Got to leave you. But before I leave you, I need you to know that not only in verse 17 did he feel angry, but in verse 18 he assumes responsibility for what the people have done. In verse 19 through 21, watch this, he evaluates. Yeah, he evaluates their place and says, now, yeah, I need y'all to assess what's been going on around you. Yes, in verse 20 and 21, he affirms the truth and holds them accountable to embrace what it is that he's just done. So what I'm telling you is you got to know how to be such a mentor that when the people that you're leading, yes, begin to fall by the wayside, you got to be able to say, now I'll do it for you, but I want you to see what I've done, because what I've done, the people are going to expect you to do it also. Oh yeah, and I got to leave you when I tell you that Jesus' method includes 4 elements. A good leader has to be able to have good instructions. Oh yeah, and I wonder, is there anybody in the room today, you know that you're going to make it because you got good instructions. Oh yeah, and I don't know about you, but every time I began to read the word, I understand that if I follow the instructions, I'll get to the place where I'm supposed to be. Oh yeah, and I wonder, is there anybody in the room, you know that you've got good instructions. Oh yeah, but not only did he have good instructions, but then he came back and he had a good demonstration. Did you hear me? And when you got a good demonstration, it'll show you how you're supposed to act in the midst of the problem. Is there anybody here? Jesus showed you how you ought to demonstrate what it is you're going through. Yeah, I know that in your mind you sometimes feel like you don't have anybody that understands what you're going through. You don't know what the Lord wants to do. I've got good instructions. What are my instructions? Well, one of my instructions is, oh yeah, in Chronicles, and in Chronicles it says, if my people which are called by my name will humble themselves and pray, I wonder, is there anybody here? You ready for the Lord? He died. And if he died, the old preacher would say, what private morning? What private morning? Oh, he died. And when he died, the sun refused to shine. When he died, the moon hid itself. When he died, the rocks refused to cry out. When he died, the blood refuse to run. When he died, the water refused to be tasted. But oh yeah, I got good news. I got good news. He died. But oh, shucks. Look at here, I can't believe him right there. When he got up, I got up too. When he got up, drugs had to go. When he got up, alcohol had to go. When he got up, I was no longer a prisoner to the enemy. But now, I'm a bond servant of Jesus. Is there anybody here? You decided in your mind that when he got up, I got up too. Because he gave me good instruction. He gave me a good demonstration. But wait a minute. To finish this right now, he gave me instruction, and then he gave me a demonstration. But number 3, he gave me experience. I can't keep calling you a preacher and never let you preach. I can't keep on calling you a minister and don't allow you to minister. I can't keep on calling you a prophet and don't never let you have a word. There's got to be something that's coming out your mouth. I know all pastors are thinking that everybody's coming to church to hear them, but sometimes you have to understand that mantle didn't fall on you. Let somebody else minister sometime. Let somebody else say something sometime. The reason I'm a good mentor is because I don't mind. You preach, you pray, you sing, so it gives you some experience, which means that I can't keep allowing you to sit around and act like you don't have no calling on your life. If you got calling on your life, you got to tell somebody, I've got great calling on my life. And when you got great call, you might not say nothing right here. I'll go outside because my calling is too great. I'll go outside. I don't have to preach here. I'll go do it what the Lord called me to do it. Yes, the Bible says go out to the highways and the byways and to tell them to come in. The Bible says go ye to the world. Is there anybody here that understands God is about to bring you through? Is there anybody here that's in the room that's really decided, wait a minute, before we give God this praise, let me do this. There's one more thing that God gives. Somebody say, He give me instructions. Somebody say, He give me demonstration. Somebody say, He give me experience. but then I've got to access what I see from your experience. And sometimes your experience may not get everything that I wanted to see, but I'll assess it and I'll tell you what I think you can work on. I'll tell you what I think I see in you that'll cause you to become better in your life. Well, you got to know that one thing that I'm so glad about is somebody had to assess me. Some folks told me that wasn't good enough. You didn't take the right test. You didn't have the right subject. But I had to sit there and say, Lord, the Bible says, your word have I hid in my heart